Okay, welcome back. We're back in our Bible study series. Was the book of Jude written after 70 AD? This is episode 19, and we're going to go back to verse 17 in Jude. We're going to revisit it. This one I'm going to title No More Apostles on the Earth. And just to give you a background as to why we're here again, we already did a video on verse 17 that proved that Jude was written after Peter's letters. That was episode 6, and I'll put a link to the whole playlist at the end of this video. But however, just to point out something, I missed something just as important that shows that Jude was written after all of the apostles, not just written after Peter. And even deeper than that, Jude was written at a time when none of the apostles were still on the earth. This includes Peter, it includes James, the brother of Jesus, it includes Paul, all of the apostles. So what started this was I just woke up today. I can't tell you how many hundreds of times I've read the book of Jude, and then just verse 17 hit me today. It's like the scales came off my eyes. I don't know how I missed this, but anyway, that's why we're adding to the playlist here. So here's our passage, Jude verse 17. But you, beloved, remember the words which were spoken before by the apostles of our Lord Jesus Christ, how they told you that there would be mockers in the last time who would walk according to their own ungodly lusts. So note here, all of Jude's references are in the past tense when he's talking about what the apostles told them. The words were spoken before, they told you. So the question is, if any of these apostles were still alive on the planet at the time that Jude was writing, wouldn't they not still be preaching the same message? Of course they would. Apostles, they don't go into retirement. These guys were preaching until the day they died. So consider this, well, the day they died or until the day they were raptured. So consider this. The only logical conclusion to make is that the apostles had already been removed from the planet. So Jude is writing after they're gone. So the options to explain their absence, one could be death, which Peter, we clearly know that he was going to die before Christ came. That was spoken in the Gospels. Or depending on what your view of the rapture is, if they were still alive at the coming of Christ, they would have been taken at the rapture, which happened in 70 AD. So our conclusion here is that none of the apostles were still on the planet when Jude was written. Again, they were gone either via death or the rapture, and the coming of the Son of Man had already occurred in 70 AD, and Jude was writing after the event. Again, the whole playlist proves that. So I am going to add a link to the playlist. Check it out if you haven't, if this sounds new to you, if you're watching and you haven't seen this. But again, thanks for watching. And until next time, contend earnestly for the faith which was once for all delivered to the saints, and God bless.